And then, finally, I noticed something happening. At first, it was just a subtle change in my night dreaming routine. I actually found myself looking forward to getting in bed and picking up where I had left off the night before, almost like I was getting back to the good part of a good book I was reading. Then I found myself feeling a bit happy or excited when I woke up. I could get right back into that great night dream that I'd been in the middle of when I had nodded off. I began to notice how peaceful that 3 a.m. time was. No sound, no sight, no phone to answer, no emails to reply to, no clients to listen to, just me and my great thoughts that I had put together. And I had 3 more hours to think about all of them. I was actually finding myself looking forward to waking up and night dreaming. That was super cool. In fact, I have to be honest and admit that sometimes I was disappointed when I would fall asleep right in the middle of a great night dream. Although, more often than not, it actually morphed into a super cool sleep dream as well. But that wasn't all. I was also waking up feeling different. I was still a bit groggy in the mornings, of course. I always am. But I was excited about finishing my night dream in the form of a daydream. I would jump on my exercise bike in the morning and continue my dream. I was feeling energized, more awake, more alive. And that would last well into the morning and afternoon, and even into the evening. I might have my usual afternoon lull, but by evening time I was actually gathering steam on most days. My new belief was starting to take hold, and my whole system was responding in kind. It was becoming kind of surreal. The more I tried to stay awake at night to enjoy a good night dream, the more readily I seemed to fall asleep. Now I'm quite sure that I was getting no more actual sleep, but my day-to-day energy levels were on the rise, big time. I'm now 53 at the time of this writing, and I have more energy than I've ever had in my entire life. I love to go to bed at night, and I could care less if I fall asleep, actually. I get some of my best thinking done at 3 a.m., and I enjoy the heck out of waking up and launching an exciting night dream in the peace and the quiet of the night. It's pure fun. And I'm not worried about getting any sleep at all. Haven't worried about that for as long as I can remember. I'm pretty sure I haven't really changed the amount of sleep I get. But I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you if it's 3 or 7. I don't count. Doesn't matter. I can tell you the energy is phenomenal and my days are super productive. I really don't care at this point what they say about 8 hours of sleep. I used to believe it was important, really important, but now I just don't care. My perspective is completely different. I don't believe for a minute that I am an anomaly either. I've simply changed a belief, and that has made all the difference. And this is essentially what cognitive behavioral strategies are all about. Exercising the ability to change a belief about something, virtually anything. My original belief about sleep was that I needed 8 hours, uninterrupted, in order to be energized, feel alert, and be healthy. I now believe it's way less than that. Maybe 5, maybe 6, split up into as many chunks as my brain determines. Oftentimes 3 at the beginning of the night, maybe an hour awake in the middle of the night, and 2 to 3 before arising in the morning. I used to think I'd be exhausted if that happened and I didn't get 8. I now know that 5 can be a great night, as long as I am using my in-bed awake time in a positive and productive manner. I used to fret and worry about waking up in the middle of the night and get frustrated as hell about not being able to get back to sleep. Now I actually kind of look forward to waking up in the middle of the night. Can be rather enjoyable. I don't care how much sleep I get. It just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that my head is on the pillow for 7 hours, My eyes are closed, my ears are not processing information, and my brain is in a positive gear. I've taught this way of thinking to many of my clients and have achieved great results. It's truly amazing what happens when you stop counting and start enjoying.